Which of the four number 2 versus number 15 seeded games look to be the greatest possibility of an upset? For the record, I don't see any of this happening this year. It's happened a handful of times before, but again, this is not the year. A lot of teams that ended up winning their conference tournament weren't the top team in the conference, making the lower part of the bracket a little weaker than maybe it has been in some years. However, there are two that I would keep my eye on. One, Eastern Kentucky versus Kansas. Certainly Kansas will be a heavy favorite, and under one of the greatest coaches in the game today, Bill Self, it's unlikely that Kansas will falter early. However, Eastern Kentucky, which we've been profiling in upsetology all year, certainly has some of the tools and some of the talent to run with Kansas, especially since Kansas is a man down. Additionally, despite Bill Self's phenomenal record in the NCAA tournament, he has been known to fall victim to upsets before. He's lost early round games to number 14 seeded Bucknell, number 13 seeded Bradley, number 11 seeded VCU, albeit late in the tournament during VCU's magnificent run to the Final Four, and number 9 Northern Iowa. However, I don't see it happening this year, but it is one I certainly would watch. The other one which is interesting is number 2 Wisconsin versus number 15 American. Wisconsin is certainly a far superior team than American. However, Wisconsin does seem to have a habit of relying too heavily on its defense, which is great. Defense never takes a day off. However, the name of the game is to put the ball in the basket. And if Wisconsin ends up having an extremely cold shooting game, and it ends up being one of these games where there's 40 or 50 points scored, it could end up being tight down the stretch. And just a couple bounces go the way of American, could make all the difference. But the official stance is this year, no 15 beats number 2.